Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And we're off and running from Western New York. Brandon Condrington to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. They're led out by the reigning NFL MVP. Finished top 5 in voting 4 of the last 5 seasons, Josh Allen.
Look up game changer in today's NFL, and you see Josh Allen right at the top of the list. Really, one of the only guys in the league who can make the play with his arm or with his legs in just about any situation. The guy is a game changer.
They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard
Kate, if that
line.
first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
First and 10 from the 41. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
Not the way you want to start your game, but the pick was dropped, so the opening drive continuing now with second down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's got Khalil Shakir, and that will not be enough for a first down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He's running for it. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Bills first down.
That's good for a Buffalo Bills. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Ball at the 33 for first down. They've got a man in motion. Throwing now on first down, Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
From the red zone now. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Allen to throw. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Last 2 passes haven't worked out, another one likely coming, it's 3rd and goal. To the air again, Allen, and it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time the plant was closed.
The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Bass's kick is good. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
All in all, Kate, I'm going to call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Bass now to kick this away. Tyler Scott now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. They'll be led out by last year's #1 overall pick, Brock. Looking to build on his decent debut season here in year 2. It's Caleb Williams.
He's somebody who has made a career of extending and creating plays. I mean, oftentimes, Kate, where I just would sit aghast. How did he do that? How does he make that throw on the run? Now he's got to take the spectacular and just add a whole level of consistency. I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Here's 2nd and 11. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Williams to throw on 3rd. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
On 4th down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. Brandon Condrington on the Bills' return. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Here comes the Bills' offense for their 2nd drive of the game. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. On 1st down, Allen into the hands of Elijah Moore. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
10 yards.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Allen now on 1st down. Finds him over the middle. And he is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock. But a solid gain right up towards that midfield stripe. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
At the 50-yard line.
Allen setting up to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. It's an early lead for the Bills. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. Allen gonna throw again. This is complete to Dawson Knox. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Another Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. To throw again, it's Allen. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This guy, Kate, he can create. He really is good out there. He's skilled when it comes to getting outside the pocket, which makes it all the more impressive. They contained him so well when he was clearly looking to generate something with his legs.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Throw left side, complete. He works it down to the 37. Sent to the ground by Kyler Gordon.
brings up
He's just one of those
3rd
guys,
and
Kate.
12.
Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Allen on 3rd down. Cut for big yards on the right side. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
27 yards. And the Bills, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He's got it. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Kate, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. Cook trying this one up the gut. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Now from back at the 7, here's 3rd and goal. Here's Allen. That one connects. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills making a 9-point advantage. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills make it a 10-point ball game.
Bills 10, Bears nothing.
Bass now to kick this away.
The kickoff for Buffalo.
Scott now to return. This makes it up to the 25.
The Bears take over 1st and
Back
10.
out comes the Chicago offense for their 2nd drive. They now trail by double digits after that last score, Brock. It's 10-0 partway through here. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Highmark. The Bears with a lot of ground between where they are now and where they need to go. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Roma Dunze, the intended receiver. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
He's going to loft one deep to the left. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock, but it does force a 4th down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Fourth down punt upcoming. Here's Torrey Taylor to put his leg into it. And this will be his second effort of the contest. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Bills and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Back to throw now, Allen. Able to hit Palmer, complete. And he doesn't get the chance to add on to that play, but this still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Completed over the middle, and he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
To the line we go. They're set. 1st and 10. Play action now. Allen vacates quickly left side. He's keeping it. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Buffalo Bills.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. So Buffalo's going to call it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and goal.
I know the combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Running back sent in motion. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills will add to their lead at the end of the half. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Bass on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills take a 3-possession lead.
17. Bears nothing.
Bass now to kick this away.
The kickoff for Buffalo.
So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
1st down, Williams. He's running with it. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Back to throw it. Taking off with it again. And he works it forward to the 43-yard line. Shaq Thompson finishing that play off. So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half.
Tyler
Bass now to kick this away. Scott now to return. Making some progress here. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Chicago offense with the football first to begin quarter number 3. And that first half, they just couldn't keep up the pace, but they're going to be the ones setting the pace here to begin this third quarter. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Now Williams. He set up the screen here to Swift. And he works it forward to the 43-yard line. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 43. Dumped off to his running back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Working from the gun, Williams. The Bills getting close, and they take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
Chicago brings out the punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And their offense has been playing at an extremely high level as this has become a runaway quickly. They've scored each of their last 2 times out. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
At the 34-yard line.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he gets him around 6 there. Kevin Byard there to bring him down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Again, it's Cook. Into enemy territory and a yard at most from the first. That brings up third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Play action now with Allen. Looking to his fullback now. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. And Allen will hold on to this. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Straight ahead, here's Cook. Ran into a wall that time. Couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so third down now.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for us. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Eighth play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Bass's kick is good. And that one was beautifully struck. It goes right down the middle.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Bass now to kick this away. Scott now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. The opportunity to win this game is, well, it's long gone, Brock. They're down to their last opportunities now to avoid the shutout as well. Williams to throw on first. Hits his target. That's DJ Moore. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Chicago first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Williams on first down. And he goes down. The Bills got to him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
All right, here we go. Second down. Trying again, following the sack. He finds a Dunze downfield. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
First down throw by Williams. Looking, and this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
The best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win sustained battles to get home. Nope. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move, and they're into the backfield blowing it up.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Another try following the sack. Short pass brought in. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Third down, here's Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up 4th and long. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Has his man caught by Odunze. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. That's to Odunze again. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bears hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. To the air yet again, Williams. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! But it appears that the Bears were able to get their paws on that one, so they're keeping the football.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
So they keep the football, but now they face 2nd and long. Williams from the gun. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears get it back to within 2 possessions. We've seen him do a lot more to reach the end zone on a catch, Brock. That one was kind of fed right to him.
Yeah, they say the running backs have a nose for the end zone. You know who else does? Every skill guy out there, because they want to put a touchdown on the board.
Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears drop the lead back to 13.
Bears 7.
Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. That's complete, Cole Kmet. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Connecting with his back here, Swift. Breaks the tackle, still going. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
He's going to keep it this time. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Williams will look to throw. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now to throw. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And this is caught for a score, and we are not done here yet. Right on the edge of the goal line for 1st and goal, and I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in, and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So a 1st down pass play can, and certainly was, effective.
Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears get it back to within 6. Now we've got some whistles as a member of the Bills is shaken up and could use a look from the trainers here. Less than 25 seconds to go. This onside try is for the game. And the Bills are going to recover the football, and that should lock up this win. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. Their lead still more than a field goal, thankfully, should the worst happen, Brock. But obviously the goal here is to hang on to the ball and try to run this game out.
Yeah, the goal is to get to the best formation in the history of offensive football. The victory formation.
The victory formation.
That is all that you're thinking right now is just make these plays, run out this clock so we could take one more knee and celebrate. They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So it's the Bills who come away with the win. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.